On what golf course did I meet Phil Mickelson? The answer is in this video. I asked that question last week and offered $400 to the first person who answers it correctly. Did anyone get it right? Let's see. So in that video, I showed some things in my house that could be clues. Let's go over those again. First, I showed you a couple books that are on my reading list, and then I showed you the Nagel painting. I don't know why I'm showing this, it's right over there. I showed you guys an authentic Cubs jersey of Ryan Theriot. There was a globe showing the continent of Africa, pointing to the country of Namibia. I then showed a Meyer lemon tree that had a bird poop caterpillar that is soon going to turn into a giant swallow butterfly. Now, which golf course did I meet Phil Mickelson? Joshua guessed TPC Scottsdale. That's a really good guess. He guessed that because that's where Ryan Theriot has his charity event. Great guess, but it's not right. Next, we have Mickey, who guessed Serengeti Estates because it was designed by someone else named Nagel. Awesome guess, but it's not right. Brian and Steven both guessed Deception Pass Golf Course. Awesome guess. I love that because they paid attention. When I said Dan Brown was my favorite author, they looked at a list of Dan Brown books. Deception Point. That's where they came up with Deception Pass. Awesome guess, but it's not right. Kathy and a few others guessed Windhoek Golf Course in Namibia. Great guess, but it's not correct. But what I do love is how she said, just donate the money if she's right. A lot of people in the comments said, donate the money if they win. I love that. Mark guessed Bellsquardo Golf Course in Italy because they have individual holes dedicated to artists like Da Vinci. Great guess, but no money. Dar guessed Winged Foot Golf Course because of the butterfly. Beautiful guess. Sorry. Karen guessed Muirfield Village Golf Course in Ohio because Nagel was born in Ohio and Phil Mickelson also played tournaments there. Amazing guess, Karen. You definitely watch your CSI, but sorry, it's not correct. And two people guessed Trilogy Golf Course in La Quinta. Now, what clue made you guess Trilogy? Now, if you go back to the beginning of that video, I'm showing a couple books. What else is in that picture? A candle. If you zoom in on it, Trilogy. Congratulations to Richard and Marlise, who split the money. Richard told me to donate that money in his name to a charity, and Marlise has already donated to my fundraisers. She's been to my shows and my fundraisers. My people are just good people. Thank you all for participating, and for those who didn't get it right, I'm severely disappointed in you.